So you've seen all the buzz, right? AI content,
Hmm.
it's everywhere. Maybe you've even played around with some of the tools yourself.
Totally. It's exploding. And the tech is cool, no doubt.
Yeah, but the real question, for us anyway, isn't just, oh, look, cool tech. It's more like, how do you take that potential and actually make some money? Like real serious income.
Exactly. Bridging that gap, potential to profit. That's what we're really digging into today.
Right. So we found this guide, an ebook called How to Make a Six-Figure Income Selling AI Content Solutions.
And it seems aimed right at that question. If you're thinking about using AI content for, a business, this looks relevant.
Yeah, this isn't just abstract AI talk. We're trying to get down to brass tacks here. Practical strategies. How do you actually sell AI content solutions and make good money?
So think of this deep dive as us kind of pulling out the core ideas from this specific ebook. What's the roadmap it offers for making money with AI content?
Exactly. Our mission today, understand the main strategies, the potential this ebook talks about for building, well, a significant income selling these AI solutions.
Okay, let's jump right in then. What's the absolute central idea, the main promise?
Okay, so the core thing is this. It says you can take your ability to create AI content,
Yeah.
using the tools, and turn that into a six-figure income
Ow.
by selling those solutions to businesses. It really hammers home that just having the AI tool isn't the golden ticket.
Right, you need more to the tool.
Yeah, you need to know how to position it, how to market what it does, how to sell the results the AI can deliver. And the ebook basically says, here's the step-by-step blueprint for that.
And it's very focused on selling to businesses specifically. Why that angle?
That seems to be the main pass it lays out. The thinking is businesses have the budgets. They're willing to pay if, and this is the key part, if the AI content really solves their problems.
Makes sense. If it helps them get more customers or market better or whatever their goal is.
Exactly. It's about understanding their drivers. Why do they need content? And then showing how AI can meet that need, maybe even better or faster. It even mentions revealing insider selling secrets.
Ooh, insider selling secrets. Sounds juicy. What does that actually mean based on what you saw? Any hints?
Well, it doesn't give us like a checklist right here, but the vibe is you really need to understand the business's specific problems first, their pain points.
Before you even bring up the AI tool.
Yeah, exactly. Focus on their issues. Maybe they're struggling with content volume or quality or speed. And then you position your AI service as the solution to that specific problem.
Ah, okay. So it's a shift from look at my cool AI to here's how AI solves your business headache.
Precisely. A mindset thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm.
So once you understand their needs, how does the ebook suggest you actually find these businesses and
Yeah,
approach them?
it talks about specific ways to identify prospects, maybe businesses in certain industries or ones showing signs of content struggles online.
So targeted searching.
Right. And then crucially, how to approach them effectively. It mentions proven client strategies, suggests a clear plan, not just, random cold emails.
Like who to contact, what to say.
Yeah. How to craft a message that hits home immediately because it speaks to their needs. It aims to guide you all the way from finding someone to actually, closing the deal.
And when you're talking to them, how does it suggest you present the AI tool itself? We're kind of implicitly talking about Maximus Genie here, right?
Yeah.
How do you make its features sound compelling?
Okay, this is really key. The ebook stresses moving away from just listing technical features.
Nobody cares about the algorithms usually.
Exactly. It's about translating those features into tangible benefits for the business, things they understand, like massive efficiency gains,
Right.
or creating way more content faster project turnarounds, maybe personalizing content easily.
So focus on the outcomes.
Yeah.
For instance, Maximus Genie might have, say, a rapid repurposing feature. How would you frame that?
Right. So instead of just saying it repurposes content fast, you'd say something like, this slashes the time and cost you spend adapting content for different platforms.
Yeah.
Imagine turning one blog post into social media updates and email newsletters in like minutes, not hours.
Freeing up their team for strategy, not just busy work.
Exactly. That's the kind of benefit businesses pay attention to.
The ebook also makes a point about the market itself.
Yeah.
Right? Saying now's the time.
Yeah, definitely. It argues strongly that this is a golden opportunity. The market for AI content solutions is growing fast, high demand.
Because businesses need content. but struggle to produce it.
Pretty much. They see the power of content, but creating it consistently takes time, resources, things they might lack. So there's this big growing need for efficient solutions.
And AI offers that efficiency.
Right. So the ebook's angle is get in now, learn how to use AI effectively for clients, and you can grab a piece of this boom before it gets, totally crowded. Timing is key.
Okay, and another big promise is high ticket sales. What's the thinking there? How do you get those bigger deals needed for six figures?
This is really central to the whole thing. It claims to teach you tactics to confidently pitch and close deals worth like thousands of dollars.
Way beyond typical freelance rates.
Oh, yeah. The shift seems to be towards value-based selling. So you're not charging based on your hours or per word or whatever.
Charging based on the results the client gets.
Exactly. Increased leads, better engagement, more sales. You tie your fee to that value. The ebook aims to give you the strategies and, I guess, the confidence to actually articulate that value and ask for those higher prices.
So it's not just about getting clients, but getting the right kind of clients and projects. Does it talk about building something sustainable, like a real business?
It does touch on that. It emphasizes building authority, becoming known in a specific niche.
Like specializing.
Yeah. Maybe you become the AI expert for e-commerce product descriptions or AI-powered emails for SaaS companies, something specific.
And that helps out.
Well, the idea is if you're the go-to expert, you get more referrals, clients stick with you longer, and you can charge premium rates because of that recognized expertise. Builds a stronger foundation.
Okay, let's make this concrete. The material mentions an example, Sarah. What does her story tell us? Imagine I have the AI tool. What challenge might I face that Sarah apparently overcame?
Right. Sarah's story is like the relatable before picture, excited about AI, has the tool, like Maximus Genie, presumably, but totally lost on how to make money with it. Sound familiar?
Yeah, probably for a lot of people. Just having the tool isn't enough.
Exactly. So the story goes, the ebook gave her that missing GPS. It showed her how to find a specific niche, craft an offer that screamed value, and boom, she supposedly landed a $1,500 a month retainer client fairly quickly.
So it illustrates that the ebook provides that practical how-to bridge. From I have AI to I have paying clients.
That's the message, yeah. Overcoming that initial hurdle of how to actually monetize the skills.
Okay. The material also lists features and benefits of the ebook itself. Let's translate those for someone listening. What's the actual advantage for them?
Okay, good idea. So, insider selling secrets. The benefit for you is learning how to justify and get higher prices. You understand the business mindset better.
Makes sense. And proven client strategies.
That means, ideally, no more throwing spaghetti at the wall to find clients. You get a system, a predictable way to find businesses that actually want and will pay for your AI solutions. A pipeline.
Less guesswork, more structure. What about the step-by-step blueprint?
That's about speed and efficiency, launching faster. Instead of months of trial and error, you follow the plan. Maybe you land clients in days, it suggests. Saves you time, basically.
Okay, and high-ticket sales tactics.
Simple benefit. Make more money per client. Get those bigger, more profitable deals that actually move the needle towards that six-figure goal rather than lots of tiny, low-paying gigs.
So overall, it's positioned as saving time, reducing frustration, and providing a clearer, faster path to income.
That's the gist of it, yeah. Avoid the common pitfalls.
Now, it also tries to set itself apart from, say, generic business courses or random AI blog posts. What's its main argument for being better?
Its big differentiator is the hyper-focus. It's not just general business advice. It's specifically about selling AI content solutions, apparently tailored for users of this particular software, Maximus Genie.
So general advice might not understand the nuances of this tool.
That's the claim. General advice is too broad. This ebook supposedly knows the tool's strengths and tells you exactly how to leverage those specific strengths to make money, maximizing the ROI on the software itself.
Interesting. But what about downsides? Does the ebook mention any cons? It's good to have balance.
It does, actually, which is good. It acknowledges, for example, that yes, the strategies are really tied to this specific AI software, so if you use something else, it might not fit perfectly.
But it spins that as a positive, like focus is good.
Kind of. It argues that specificity is why it's effective. It also says, look, this isn't magic. It takes real work, consistent action, no get-rich-quick promises.
Which is realistic.
Right. And its counter is, well, we give you the most direct actions to take. And finally, it notes the focus is on selling services to businesses. Again, it argues that's the best, most scalable way to make serious income with this tech.
Okay. And social proof. Testimonials. What do they add?
Yeah, there are a couple.
Hmm.
Mark R. apparently landed a $2,000 project using the pitching techniques. Chloe S. felt it helped her zero in on the right clients, saving her wasted effort.
So examples of specific results.
Right, they're meant to show it's not just theory, and they mention the author, Henry Smith, has a background in internet marketing and tech, adding some credibility.
And the price. What's the investment?
It's listed as a special offer, $22, down from $27, apparently a one-time deal.
So positioned as a small investment for potentially big returns.
Exactly. Unlock the earning power of the software you might already have. Plus, they mention a risk-free guarantee, so presumably a refund policy if you're not happy.
Okay. Lastly, FAQs. What key concerns do they address? Things our listeners might be wondering.
They hit the main ones. Yes, it's really for users of that specific AI tool. Yes, six figures is possible, but depends on your effort implementing it.
Manage expectations there.
Right. How quickly can you see results? If you're consistent, potentially quite fast for initial income, it suggests. And the big one, isn't the market getting crowded?
What's the answer to that?
The ebook's perspective seems to be, yeah, lots of people are using AI, but the real opportunity is in providing high-quality solutions, strategy, customization, reliability, not just raw output. And the ebook claims to teach you how to be that person, the sought-after provider.
Gotcha. So to wrap that part up, this ebook presents itself as a very targeted step-by-step guide, specifically for users of a certain AI tool, aiming to turn their content creation skills into a serious business selling solutions to other businesses, highlighting sales strategies, finding clients, and aiming for high-value deals.
Exactly. It's trying to connect the dots between having the AI capability and actually building a profitable business from it. A focused roadmap for a specific user type, promising a faster path to real income.
So now that everyone listening has a clearer picture of what this ebook roadmap looks like, maybe pause and think for a second. What kind of AI content solutions could you, with your own background or interest, actually offer?
Yeah, and thinking about those client strategies, who might be your ideal first client? Is there a type of business or a specific problem you see where AI content could be the perfect fix?
How could that focus on business needs, high-value sales, and becoming an expert in a niche? How could that apply to your situation?
It's definitely something to chew on. While we're not, endorsing this specific ebook over any others, it's a really good example of the kind of focused thinking that might be needed right now.
For sure. If you're serious about making income from AI, exploring targeted resources like this that go beyond just the tech could be a really smart move.
Absolutely. This whole field of AI content is moving so fast. There are definitely opportunities popping up all the time.
But grabbing them probably requires being strategic, thinking like a business, focusing on delivering real value, not just playing with the latest cool tool.